pero en su momento. Ay, Dios mío. Preferencias. Ventana, textos. Todo está listo. Un poquito de sonido.
Eso qué, mujer, está bien.
Déjenme un momento en Kick, la segunda pantalla. Y no sé. Creo que ya podemos empezar.
Ok, vamos a empezar.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Pero ¿cómo es que una princesa que está encerrada en un sótano puede acabar con el mundo?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Un poco sí.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
No es peligrosa porque está encerrada. La princesa está encerrada porque es peligrosa. No es peligrosa porque está encerrada.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
O sea, el trabajo es sencillo.
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Coño, pero es que...
Oh, if only that were the case, but I have to say I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far. But unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off. Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish.
Ok.
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Pero matar a una princesa estaría mal, olvídalo, no pienso hacerlo, no has pensado en que tal vez me agrada la idea que saca del mundo. ¿Puedes decirme cuál sería mi premio por hacer este trabajo?
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
No creerle. Ok.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
¿Me escucha mal? No vamos a hacer esto, ¿verdad? Es una princesa. Se supone que salvemos a la princesa, no que la liquidemos.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
¿Me escucha mal?
¿Me escucha mal?
Ah, ok. Ya, hablo con claridad.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Ajá. Ya, pero sentido no tiene, pues. Entras y matas a las
The
princesas.
door
¿Qué
to the
sentido tiene?
basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below.
El aire que te recibe es denso y húmedo. Percibes un hedor de podredumbre en la madera antigua. Si la princesa realmente tiene que vivir aquí, aniquilarla sería hacerle un favor.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Sí, tengo que matar a la princesa. ¿Por
Who's
qué?
there?
Literalmente no dicen por qué. ¿Quién anda ahí?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Continuar. Hola, creo que estoy aquí para matarte. ¿Quién dice eso? Solo vine aquí para ver cómo estás.
Good. You're still listening to reason.
Claro que sí, racional.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Ya. Ah, pues guarda. Bien.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Que para nada, porque piensas eso. Bien me atrapaste, vine a aniquilarte. No, aún no lo he decidido, solo vine a hablar.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
No me digas, se lo lanzo a la cara.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
No arriesgarse a descubrir que soy capaz.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Ah, pues soltar la daga, no soltaré la daga, explorar, lo siento, podemos hablar, está seguro que nos... Ya. Vamos a hacer lo que nos dicen.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh,
Au, wow.
this is it, isn't it?
No, bueno.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Ah,
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
coño, es que a ver, si me dicen apuñálala. Bueno, yo fui de una buena. Coño, ajá, pero ¿qué coño va a ser? ¿De qué es capaz? No estoy segura, por supuesto que está muerta, no estoy seguro, siento que debo tener algún truco bajo la manga, claro, fue demasiado fácil.
It's
Coño de
over.
pana.
Don't get all worked up. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Coño, o sea, ya se acabó. Qué rápido. Por si acaso
You
revisa el
lean
pulso.
down and place your hand against her neck, holding your breath as you search for a pulse, even though you know you're not going to find one. We definitely won't if you keep talking. I'm sorry, do you want her to be alive? You just saved the entire world from annihilation.
Coño, pero no me hagas
Why are
dudar.
you suddenly trying to call that in?
Ahí está vivo.
Wait, what was that?
Marico, es que lo sabía,
You
weón.
know what that was. That was the sound of a heartbeat, followed by another.
Es que lo sabía, weón.
And
Lo
another.
sabía.
I guess I won't be dying
Ay,
alone
mierda.
after all.
Something sharp digs into your side, the shock of it sending your nerves into a pained frenzy. Quick, let's get out of here.
Corre.
It's too late for that now.
Ay,
You
huevón.
collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs. As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even.
Coño, ya va. ¿Cómo?
See you around.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you. For whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Ah, qué pendejo. Capítulo 2. La cuchilla. Tan
You're on a
romántico, morían
path
juntos.
in
Coño,
the
sí, de
woods.
pana.
And at the end of that path is a cabin.
¿Otra vez?
You're here to slay her. A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Ya va, se repitió.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
No tenía ni un arma y me
Yeah,
apuñaló,
that's
weón.
exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job.
Pero esto es algo más que una sola déjà vu. Siento que esto volverá. Siento que esto acaba de suceder.
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. Like I said, we've just met for the first time, you and
No,
I.
qué asco. El narrador me está manipulando. Supongamos que digo la verdad y te digo que esto en realidad ya sucedió porque debería escucharte, porque debería molestarte y no hacer algo al
Those
respecto.
are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a
Sí,
moment
pues.
that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
O sea, indirectamente me estás diciendo que por no hacerme caso,
We
moriste.
mostly listened to you. How are we supposed to know she'd spring back to life?
Coño.
If she sprung back to life in this hypothetical scenario, then clearly you didn't slay her. But congratulations, you've been given a chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around. What do you
Dale,
mean?
está bien,
Of course
está
there
bien,
weren't
te hago
any
caso.
consequences. We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
Screw this. Who cares what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just get out of here.
At least you know not to trust her, but you do realize that everything and everyone includes you, right? If you turn around and leave, you're dooming yourself as well as everyone else. We were so close to finishing the job last time. She can't get the jump on us twice. If we're careful, that's the spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip, and you'll save the world in no time at all.
Dale, dale, está bien, está bien, está bien, está bien. Dale, dale, dale. Voy a la cabaña. Voy a la cabaña,
A warning
la apuñalo y me
before
voy
you
por
go
coño.
any further. She will lie, she will cheat,
Sí, ya me
and she
dijiste
will
eso.
do everything in her power to stop you
He
from...
couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Bueno, pero usualmente no puedo agarrar nada del entorno. Y la pregunta es, ¿quién coño tiene una princesa atada en su sótano, weón? De hecho, eso es más
The
perturbador.
interior of the cabin is a
Mierda.
jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Coño, ya va, esto no era así, o sea, las ventanas no estaban rotas.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
¿Por qué la quiero matar? No, no es porque yo quiera como tal, pero es que literalmente es lo que me están diciendo, pues. Como en la misión. No dijiste nada sobre un espejo en la pared, que no hay espejo en la pared.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, so focus up. A lot's riding on this.
¿O qué tú crees que deberíamos hacer?
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to...
Feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to... What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Limpia la suciedad.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Coño, ya va. Mira, yo no sé qué clase de persona tiene unas uñas tan largas. Pero esto no es humano.
But there was a mirror a second ago.
O sea, no es humano.
It's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall.
Coño, es que todo se ve tan diferente. La verdad, sí no cuadra.
The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
That's right, scraping. I told you
Bueno,
she
se
has
escucha algo
something.
raro,
I
pana.
told you.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
Asco.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view,
¿Qué
her sharp
hiciste,
eyes following
weón?
you from across the room.
Al bajar el último escalón, finalmente logras ver a la princesa. Desde el otro extremo de la habitación, sus ojos penetrantes te miran fijamente. Ojos de cógeme.
I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not
Ni
safe here.
cagando, weón.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Ay, ¿por qué suena tan raro? Sí, me acercó, y me apuñalas, ¿verdad? Es que nadie pregunta eso. ¿Te acuerdas de lo que pasó la última vez? Sé que explorar qué sucedió después de la última vez que moriste. Y si somos sinceros el uno al otro, me enviaron aquí para impedir que acabara el mundo. Ah, no sé qué elegir. No confío en todo esto. Dar media vuelta e irte. Bueno, estaba bien, me acerqué. No es que no lea bien, es que leo a los coñazos, pues, o sea...
What? No! No! I wouldn't stab you. I am just a sweet, innocent
Dale, ya leo más
princess
despacio, leo más
trapped here
despacio.
for no reason. And you are a brave knight who's supposed to walk up to...
Caballero no
what
soy.
stabbing distance to help me.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we...
She certainly feels threatening.
Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it.
Coño, es que a ver,
Is
tiene una mano libre.
armed? You. So stop second guessing yourself and do your job. But I'm nervous. All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
El narrador sí es demandante. Al diablo, aniquilar a la princesa.
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room. Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second. But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat. Whose meat? Not ours, right? Hers, at first.
En principio, de ella.
Then yours.
Ah,
Hehe.
jeje.
How? What did she even hit us with?
You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with. And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh, where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago. It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb.
Ay, qué dolor. Ay, no.
Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
You're going to die now.
¿Yo?
With a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark.
No, ya no la quiero matar,
The
weón.
woods.
No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn wood. What?
The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards...
Ya va, ya va.
Excuse me,
¿Con
what
qué
just happened?
momento me
What did you
teletransporté?
just do? I feel dizzy.
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the
The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running
La
isn't
voz
an
del
option
perseguidor.
anymore. We have to fight.
Ya va, pero ¿por qué tantas voces? La voz del perseguido. ¿Quién coño es él?
Good. It's better that way. Without a fight, no one can win. And if no one can win, then nothing has any meaning.
Marico, yo creo que soy esquizofrénico, weón. Con razón.
Great. So obviously you've already been here. How many times?
This is our third?
No wonder things have fallen apart.
You do realise that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right? That can't be right. That's too much responsibility.
O sea, esta es la destrucción que deja.
Nah, impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better.
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched, we take it. Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
This feels right. We just have to keep...
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually.
We will win eventually. Hell, we might even win now.
That's a fighting spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one. I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are. But there isn't a door, it's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
If it's in our way, let's just break it and move on. You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
Estoy alucinando.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
It was never there. Just an illusion.
Let's just get to the princess already. I didn't care about the mirror before, and I guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine. You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs.
Uy.
They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Marico, me caí.
Your body tumbles
No,
onto the
no,
basement
es
floor, and
fastidio.
the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
Ah, lo recuerda.
She's got another thing coming if she thinks we're going down easy again. Pride makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win.
Nothing bad has come of it yet.
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
The past isn't real. There's only here and now.
Your internal bickering is cut short
Ay,
by the wet
qué
sound of
coño,
slicing
weón.
meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
Menos mal que la princesa. No, no, no.
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't
Ay,
you?
verga, weón.
Shit. She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas.
Nos volveremos a enfrentar y nos mantendremos firmes. Si reprimimos el dolor, no podrás hacernos daño. Apelaremos a su autoridad, hagámosla sentir especial. Claramente podemos resolver esto. Nos rendiremos incondicionalmente. No. Ah, eso es muy fácil. Intentaré coquetear con él. No. ¿Cómo vas a coquetear? Tienes dos espadas en lugar de brazos y nosotros no. Es hora de entrar en pánico. Si nos mata, ella gana, ¿cierto? Porque no nos anticipamos. Todas las ideas son pésimas, piensa en algo mejor, coño.
Now, I've tolerated quite a bit from you, but this is a bridge too far. Please don't try
Ligatela.
romancing the
Coño, sí.
princess.
Ligarme una
She
chica que
wants to
tiene dos
kill you.
cuchillas en lugar de manos.
She's going to end the world if you don't stop her.
Tú que sabes, te la conquisto.
do we have to flirt with the murderous monster?
I'd rather not. I'm into it.
La obstinado, me gustaría la idea.
Can't say I mind either. If it weren't for all the cheating, I'd say she's pretty cute.
Can we flirt by fighting her, though?
Sé que me quieres matar, pero alguna vez te has dicho lo hermosa que eres. De verdad siento que conecto contigo y me gusta. Y lo digo desde el amor. ¿Qué te parece si hablamos esto en una cita? ¿Qué te parece si te invitamos a cenar antes de apuñalarme hasta que muera? Usa la mirada. ¡Ah, sí! No, no sé qué elegir. ¿Se te ocurre algo? Usa la mirada. No, sí, la mirada seductora. Ay, me estoy tardando como mucho. La mirada.
The look. The look. We've all used it.
La mirada, toda la hemos
Yeah,
usado.
do you not know about the look? The look.
La mira,
So we're
la
getting
mira
serious
sexualmente,
about this.
seductoramente.
You flash the princess the look.
¿Pasó?
Oh, I like her. I like her a lot.
Es tan linda, me gusta mucho.
Blush still glowing in her cheeks. The princess closes the distance between you, blades flashing.
Ah, viste, le gusté.
She skewers
Me
you.
mató.
Ow. What worthwhile romance doesn't hurt at least a little bit? What matters is that she likes us. She's even said as much.
No, que bello, le gusté tanto, pero no sé si me mató. Esto cuenta como dar romance.
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
I don't like that we died without us knowing it. This really, really
Casi
blurs
cae,
the
casi
lines that I
cae.
prefer not to be blurred. Are we still dead? Are we alive again? How are we even supposed to know the difference?
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
This is 4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk
No-
about
no me
things before the
toques.
princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can
Exacto,
stand.
siempre
There's
usa la
gotta be a
mirada del
point where it
seductor.
makes us better than her.
Veamos cuántos podemos conseguir en algún momento terminar siendo mejores que
We
ella.
don't need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we need.
O sea,
is to
cada vez
keep
que muero se
fighting.
añaden más voces.
Yeah, I'll pass on that.
As long as we keep moving.
We'll win her heart eventually.
¡No! La voz del enamorado, ¿es en serio? O sea, este es el que morimos.
Come on, show me something new.
Nos volveremos a enfrentar y nos mantendremos firmes. Si reprimimos el dolor, nos podrá hacer daño, aplastaremos su autoridad y hagamos una sentir especial. Claramente podemos resolver esto. No vamos a rendirnos. Tienes espada en lugar de brazos. No sé. Ay, eso era entrar en pánico. Eso no funciona y te termina matando una vez más. Y lo sigue haciendo una y otra vez. Tu memoria comienza a nublarse a medida que tu conciencia se traslada de una vida a otra, una y otra vez. Y no solo retienes retazos de conflictos que está sucediendo. O sea,
She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. Then you skewer yourself.
me suicidé.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
What's the point? It's all the same.
La voz del derrotado.
She skewers you.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. Okay, let's go again. Just panic. Flee.
Entra en pánico y huye. O sea, elige todas las otras opciones.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
See? We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason. She skewers you. We're getting
Pero
close
¿cómo
to
le salen
something,
las
can't you
cuchillas?
feel it? One last time. You're right. One last time. That's all we need. None of this is working. Think. Think. She skewers you. and then everything goes dark, and you die.
Capítulo 4. Destrucción mutua asegurada. O sea, le sale más cuchillas hasta en todos lados.
Don't lose your
Otra
head.
vez.
We're in a cabin and we'll take it from here. Everything feels
Tremenda
like it
caballa.
finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. Oh, what if we throw it out the window? Over my dead.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a... Sure, I can think of a better way to die. Yeah, they're all the same, really. How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top. There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them? Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time. Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover. Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs, or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this. Don't care, just want to win. Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it? I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I...
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about... Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin
No, ¿qué
spitting into
coño?
red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
What the
Are you
fuck?
ready for what comes next?
No, ni verga, weón.
Holy
¿Cómo le ganó a
shit.
eso?
She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine.
Uy, sí, súper bella.
Yes, behold the perfect woman. Do you think we can throw her out the window? That looked painful. How is she still alive? Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is
Enamoradísimo.
all fake. That's all just made up. She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it. What just happened? It's so quiet.
Ah, nos estamos volviendo locos. Bueno, sí, con razón. A él también.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Te quedas inmóvil, pero es la misma inanición. Hace que tu cuerpo se mueva por sí solo. Te acercas a la princesa y ella te ataca, pero cuando aceptas su golpe, tú ya estás en otro lugar. Oh.
You're incredible.
Tus almas se enfrentan una y otra vez y ambos entran en una danza rítmica libre de pensamientos y de existencia. Solo existe el sable, el flujo y reflujo, el movimiento de las mareas que van y vienen entre ambos. Sí, ya soy un pro como tú. A medida que se compenetran en la lucha, más rápida late sus corazones y más rápidos son los que intercambian entre los. Un punto culminante intercambiable y luego una oportunidad. Tu daga ataca por voluntad propia y la de ella también. ¡Tómale! Ambos ataques son mortales, no sobreviven, pero ninguno tiene miedo lo que vendrán. Este es un buen final. No tienen oportunidad de ver cómo murió al otro. Algo que se la llevó y deja otra cosa en su lugar. Una ventana. Un espejo, digo yo. La dislexia. Mira tu reflejo. Marico, es que soy un lagarto. No sé qué coño soy. Ey, 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 mosca. Mosca si parece algún streamer. Estás en la cabaña. ¿Otra vez?
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Soy un reptiliano. ¿Qué eres? Un frágil rectángulo con obsequio. Este es el fin del mundo. Déjala salir. Conoces al narrador. Tú me enviaste a aniquilar a la princesa. Tú me atrapaste aquí. Conoces los mundos más allá de este lugar. Tú eres la princesa. Nos conocemos. ¿Y qué pasa ahora? Ataca a la entidad, destruye tu cuerpo.
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you? Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more. I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Filosofía.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is a single-minded edge. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for a piercing heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be. How can the world have ended if we are talking? You are the only thing I have ever known.
O sea, el narrador no existe.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us. I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free. I know only that they are. She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Wow. Pero siempre fuiste la princesa o la estás convirtiendo en una parte de ti.
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends? I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. I promise that it doesn't hurt. You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you. Nothing as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit. But this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
¿No tienes miedo que encuentre una forma de matarte? ¿Cuánto voy a olvidar? ¿Cuántos fragmentos más de mí debo encontrar? ¿Qué pasa si no te permito hacerme esto? Me enviaron a aniquilar a la princesa para impedir que destruya el mundo. Si te ayudo, ¿lo destruirás tú? De acuerdo, hazme olvidar. ¡A la verga! ¡Esta es filosofía! Coño, que elijo.
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold. How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and
¿Qué hago?
unilluminated.
¿Qué elijo?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Diablos, qué frase. No he vivido, no tengo miedo de morir.
Everything, until we meet again. More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home. Then we will be here forever, as we are now, unfinished, dry, hollow.
Mierda, ¿qué debo elegir? No pienso volver. Espera. De acuerdo, hazme olvidar. ¿Qué elijo? ¿Qué elijo? ¿Qué elijo? Ah. Diablos.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you. You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage? You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until...
¿Pasó? ¿Qué pasó? Se me cerró. ¿Qué pido? Ah, o sea, ya va, ¿qué pasó? ¿Por qué? O sea, si no la elijo a ella se me cierra el juego. No, qué cagada, huevón. No, ¿qué es esto? Pero ay, ¿qué clase de juego es este? ¿Qué coño acabo de jugar? No entendí nada. Mira, tengo el cerebro. ¡Po! Ajá, la maté. Ella me mató porque fui pendejo yo y dije,
You
vamos a
have
comprobar si
returned
está
to me.
viva.
Though you were gone mere moments, I never
¿Qué?
left your side.
¿Qué? Marico, ya va. Es que no, ya va. Ya va. No. O sea, vuelvo al mismo lugar de donde empecé. No, es verdad, no me salen las novelas visuales. Es que no estoy acostumbrado a jugarlos. Dale, hazme olvidar.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Este es un ciclo.
You
No,
won't.
ya veo. ¡Ay! Todo se vuelve oscuro y mueres. Otro logro. Capítulo 1. Un héroe y la princesa.
You're on a path in the woods,
¡Nah!
and in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Marico, filosofía, weón, no puede ser. ¡Uh! Filosofía, es como...
You're here to slay her. If you don't,
No puede
it
ser,
will be
weón,
the
es en
end
serio,
of the
weón.
world.
Notas, puedes presionar Tab en el teclado o R1 en el control para omitir los diálogos que ya hayas visto. ¿En serio? ¿Y si... salvó a la princesa?
You make your way up the short path. A warning. Before you go, she will lie.
Entrar a la cabaña. Sí, son los mismos diálogos.
The interior of the cabin is almost...
Agarras la
You take
daga.
the blade from the table. The door to the base... Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist.
She's so coldly beautiful.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Bien, me atrapaste. Vine aquí a aniquilarte. No decidido.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it?
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on them.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking.
You step forward. Your grip on...
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right?
Si la
And if
moto me
that
para el coño
knife
de
is the
una
only
si
weapon
Juan.
you have, you'll have
O sea,
to get... So, you
como
should
debía
just
ser.
drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. Doubt,
A la
unfortunately,
verga.
clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurt! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around. You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh,
The two of you fall to the floor.
No, me morí.
this was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to...
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, Do you really think this is the end?
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark.
¡Ahí vamos! Lo golpeaba tan romántico,
You're on a
¿verdad?
path. You're here to slay her.
¿En serio?
I can assure you. We can't just leave. Seriously? You're just going to turn...
Voy para la mierda.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. That's strange. It looks like this path
¡Ah!
also leads to the cabin. You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Sí, voy para la mierda, weón.
Something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting fuzzy. What's going on? Where are we?
I told you we shouldn't have come here. I told you. But did you listen? No.
¡Ay, qué es esto! Me asusté.
You're
Otro
on a
modo.
path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin.
¿Otra vez? Dale, está bien. O sea, no me puedo ir por más
You
que
make your
quiera.
way up the short path.
El cuchillo, coño. Entrar al sótano.
The door to... Good. You're still listening to reason.
Dale.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tight.
Oh? No talking then? I'm probably chained up in this basement, so...
She's unarmed. You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh
Téngale.
easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep.
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But do you actually believe this was a...
It's like she's convinced Yes. Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes
Así
herself
mismo.
to be alive.
Vamos, entramos, agarramos el cuchillo y se la
But it's
clavamos.
over,
Listo.
isn't it?
Y nos vamos al
But is
coño,
it
¿no?
over?
Sí, se acabó, por supuesto, está muerta. No estoy seguro. Ah, ok, ya dije
Yes,
estos diálogos.
exactly. It's over.
Vamos para el coño.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind. Why do I feel like we've done something
Marico,
terrible?
pero si me agarra la policía.
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Irte.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry.
Esto es pura mierda, déjame salir de aquí. Oh, bueno. Creo que esperaba un mejor final después de haber salvado
This
el
isn't
mundo.
an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No.
Este es el comienzo de tenida, tu recompensa. ¿Qué?
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever. I do, but you're the blade. We can use the blade to get out of
No
this.
jodas.
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on. He's right. It's the... Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take... Don't you dare.
Un poco más tiempo.
What a relief. I suppose we've got all the time in the world for you to change your mind. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Please shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices, please, fall on. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy.
Ah, un final.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
¿Que no hay qué? No escuchaste en el lado, estoy feliz. Quizás no estoy feliz.
Good, because I have the blade. I can hear He's right. Do you hear? Do you not? Don't you?
Ok. Ves, que confuso de pana. Ok, supongo que saqué el final. Bueno, haré otro directo. Voy a comer, tengo hambre. Creo que sacaré otro directo, pero para sacar el final malo, porque si hay un final bueno y un final malo. Te juro que es la vaina más confusa y me voló el coco. Pero bueno, muchas gracias por ver el directo y muchas gracias por la donación. Volveremos en otro día a lo mejor.